here we have the Pharmanex biophotonic scanner. It's the only scanner in the world that will actually measure the carotenoid values in the cells of the body within 90 seconds non-invasively. Very simply, you can see there's a blue light at the front of the scanner. One puts your hand in front of it just like that. That's not the screen that you see to begin with, because I've just scanned myself, and you'll see that scan score is at 44,000. But literally we have a scanner card. It's like a credit card with a separate piece at the end which can be attached to a keyring, and on the back you'll see that there's a barcode and an indication of the different levels of antioxidant protection to the cells of the body. Now that code is scanned by this device here, and then the scan proceeds. There are a number of questions that are asked of the client, which are more to do with their eating habits, whether somebody smokes, their body mass index, their height, weight, obviously, to get the body mass index, and a number of other questions that are mainly to do with somebody's lifestyle and eating habits, because all of these things do determine someone's antioxidant protection. And I'm very keen to connect with business professionals, and especially professionals in the wellness industry. They could be physiotherapists, osteopaths, chiropractors, they could be fitness trainers, certainly could be beauty therapists, where they realize that antioxidants are a key factor when it comes to aging. But moreover, any professional that's dealing with somebody that is concerned about their health, because we all talk about 5 fruit and veg a day, which we know is very much on the low side, and anybody that talks about antioxidants will know that they're very important. The challenge that you've got is that nobody really knows what level of protection they've got. They can tell you what they want as regarding their eating habits. They can even show you supplements that they're using, but there's really no way of knowing how effective those supplements are at determining somebody's antioxidant protection. That is, until the biophotonic scanner. You can see here I take a reasonably good lifestyle when it comes to food. I'm not perfect by any means. I sometimes eat some of the wrong stuff at certain times, but I always make sure I supplement well, and the supplements I take are of a very high level, as you can see here. The really interesting part of this whole scanner process is that if somebody's got a biomarker, if they've got a score like, let's say they had a score that's 44,000 and they wanted to increase it, or I've got to tell you, the majority of people that I scan are normally at the tail end of the red here, it could be in here. Whatever the score is, it really, at least you've got something to start with. If you go along to a gym, somebody's going to take your resting heart rate. If you go along to a doctor, the doctor's going to take your blood pressure, maybe your cholesterol level, and whatever score you get, we're going to be talking about how far that is off the norm, or how that can be improved, and the methods in which you can improve it. But the point is, you've got something to measure, and if you can measure it, then you can do something about it, and you can measure the results of that progress. So that's the biophotonic scanner. I'm very keen to work with just a handful of wellness professionals so that we can set up clinics to use this device. It's a patented device. It's the only one of its type in the world. There's only 2 other ways in which you can measure antioxidants. Both are invasive. One is taking blood samples, sending them off to a lab. It's very expensive. And secondly is taking a skin graft. Again, very expensive, and I would imagine very painful. The biophotonic scanner is non-invasive and produces far more accurate results. So If you're a wellness professional, if you want to talk to me, if you'd like to talk to me about working with me with the biophotonic scanner, then please contact me at the details shown at the end of this video. Thanks very much indeed.